Thank you so much for inviting the City of Los Angeles to be with you today. I'm absolutely honored to be here representing Mayor ERIC GARCETTI and the Garcetti administration as a commissioner and as his president for the Commission on the Status of Women. As you can see, our commissionership in Los Angeles is diverse in terms of age and ethnic status, immigration status, LGBT status, income status, first generation status, and I'm very proud to represent an administration that believes in really co-powering with women and girls in our city to really develop its feminist agenda. Mayor Garcetti has a long history of advocating for women and girls, gender equity, and CEDAW. He, in fact, as council member, was the driving force, was the driving council member behind LA City's passage of CEDAW in 2004. So we like to say we're CEDAW since 2004. And we are now working on implementation plans with the mayor, now that he's mayor since only a few months ago. You know, in terms of implementation, and you know, we like to bring the message, lean on us. It's, you know, Los Angeles is the second largest city in the United States. It's it's a powerhouse of feminism. There's you know, across the city, it's women like me who come from communities, you know, that are diverse. I'm proud that I am from, you know, the daughter of immigrants from rural Mexico, first generation, not only law but college, high school, and middle school graduate. My parents didn't have the chance to attend, and that's like many people in LA. I grew up the product of Los Angeles public schools, and I'm very proud that the city really honors that diversity in its leadership. You know, within only a few months, Mayor Garcetti became the first mayor in the history of Los Angeles to achieve over 51% women commissioner appointments. And in Los Angeles, it's a badge of honor to say among the women commissioners that we are among the 51%. And actually, it's now about 53%, maybe 54 and counting. And you know, we really are not only at the level of the Women's Commission, we have, you know, an almost all new Women's Commission, but we're at all levels, including the most powerful moneyed commission in the city. So, which, like, for example, our Department of Public Works Commission has a female president. Our Fire Commission, Fire is now chaired by a woman, and we have women at all the highest offices in the city, including the inimitable Chief of Staff, Ana Guerrero. And so while we have a city council right now that has one woman only, we are working with Councilmember Martinez and the rest of the city council to really drive this co-powered men and women feminist agenda. We're conducting right now an unprecedented gender analysis of both internal city government and external gender demographics throughout the city. And that is really going to enable us to create benchmarks and achieve goals around implementation of CEDAW. We are honored to be here today. We're honored to partner with all of you and truly lean on us as champions of this Cities for CEDAW effort. It's extremely important to us, and it's extremely important that we do this together. And with that said, you know, I'll be here, so please let me know how the city of Los Angeles can support this extremely important effort. I'd like to introduce Mayor ERIC GARCETTI.
Hello, I'm Los Angeles Mayor ERIC GARCETTI. And first I want to thank UN Women, the NGO Commission on the Status of Women, New York, the Women's Intercultural Network, and the San Francisco Department on Women for organizing this important gathering and for inviting me to be a part of it. I want to start by saying that the City of Los Angeles stands with you. I'm so proud that I was able to work with an incredible coalition of leaders back in 2004 to enact a CEDAW ordinance that made LA one of the first big cities to take official action. Unfortunately, 10 years later, we are still without legislation at the federal level, but we can accelerate the momentum right here, right now, with a united voice. So to help echo your call, I challenge all U.S. mayors across the country to join me in enacting CEDAW ordinances in their cities. Because the successful elevation of human rights and civil justice issues requires foresight and planning, listening, and problem solving. I find that as mayor, my most powerful tool isn't always my executive power, but my convening power. And today, activists and leaders from all walks of life at this session have the opportunity to rise up for gender justice and demand the changes that will create a sustainable and livable future where inequality is a thing of the past. Your work is so critical to the women and girls in my city and everywhere. So my best wishes for a tremendous event, and thank you for all that you do.